BLUELOCK Side Story episode Nagi has just released chapter 20, which has revealed the weapons and playstyle of a previously unknown Blue Locker. This Blue Locker being Reiji Hiiragi. Hiiragi allied with Nico and Zantetsu for the second selection and challenged the recently defeated Nagi, Chigiri, and Baro in order to climb the Blue Lock Tower. But what has this chapter revealed about Hiiragi, or about his playstyle? Now this video is going to be a very small mini Blue Lock Arsenal video where I cover the information we were given in this latest chapter. But before I begin, there are some things that I need to address. The first one being that I've recently become the video editor for another team on this app called That One Piece Talk. For those who don't know who they are, they're just a group of dudes whose podcast is centered around talking about One Piece. Now I've been listening to them for about a year, and while they have some pretty wild takes sometimes, they are still super fun to listen to, so I highly recommend you go check them out. Secondly, the next video that I will be working on is the Baro vs Shido Blue Lock matchup video, which will actually be comparing them in more ways than the previous videos in that series, so if you are excited for that, leave me your thoughts down below. And lastly, spoilers for the Blue Lock manga, specifically the episode Nagi side story up to chapter 20, and if you aren't caught up to that point in the series, click off this video now because there will be spoilers. Now, like all of my previous Arsenal videos, we need to begin with looking at Hiiragi's playstyle. Now, due to Hiiragi being such a newly introduced character, we don't have a specific archetype to give him. However, I'm going to be giving him the label of Tactical Director. Tactical Directors are players who use carefully planned strategies in order to achieve a specific end. They deeply analyze industry trends and market forces, trying to anticipate the moves of their competitors, and they try to beat them to the punch before they even know that they're in a fight. These types of players are usually the figurehead in the majority of plays. Whether they are the leading actor or not, the plans are usually inspired by their ideas. Hiiragi is able to use his existing data on other players to create a goal-scoring formula based around his data gathered on their previous gameplay. We also have the appearance on Hiiragi's Awakened Aura style, which appears to be tarot cards, which to be fair was pretty expected. However, I was hoping it would have been something more omniscient looking, like a humanoid statue-like entity, because to me the tarot cards just look pretty plain. But anyways, now that we've covered those aspects, let's look at his weapons. His first weapon is called Fortune Prediction, first shown in chapter 20 of the episode Nagi Side Story. Hiiragi's obsession with fortune telling allows for him to fixate on causation and plan making. Using his analysis of players in previous matches, he's able to predict how they will act during a game. We see him easily be able to predict the plays of both Nagi and Baro simply by understanding their character and personality, and this allowed him to easily surpass both players. His other core weapon is called Mobile Trapping, also shown in the exact same chapter. While his trapping in some situations can rival even that of Nagi's, Hiiragi's trapping is more used when he's in motion rather than being stationary. We see this weapon be put on full display as he was able to perform a running trap without losing speed against Nagi, as well as performing a trap while rotating to score a goal. Now there is a branched weapon from the specific core weapon called Mobile Volley Shot, revealed in chapter 20 of the episode Nagi Side Story. This skill allows for him to perform a volley shot by using his opponent as a crutch, similarly to Nagi's juggling shot shown in a match against Bastard in the New English League. And those were all of the weapons that he has displayed so far. However, Hiiragi's overall skill set, according to Nagi, is a hybrid of Isagi's and his own. This means that Hiiragi most likely has a variation on Isagi's spatial awareness. However, unlike Isagi's, which combines both his brain and his eyes, his is more geared and centered towards his brain. Aside from those weapons, we know of one chemical reaction that he was able to form, which is called Big Soccer Data, a chemical reaction of soccer and human statistics. Big Soccer Data involves Hiiragi analyzing the playstyles and personalities of his opponents in order to create a formula designed to crush them in individual situations as well as group situations. To me, this reminds me of Snuffy's limitless designs that allow for Ubers to act on the offensive and defensive so effortlessly. But in reference to Big Soccer Data, this chemical reaction is a combination of Hiiragi, Nico, and Zantetsu. But as of right now, that is all of the information that we have on Reiji Hiiragi and the weapons in his arsenal. If you liked this video or are excited for the next one, leave me your thoughts down below. And for the question of the video, do you think that Hiiragi will help awaken Nagi's trapping ability in the match against Barcha? Leave me your thoughts down below. Thank you all for watching, like and subscribe for more content just like this.